Welcome back. Tonight we're diving into China. It's old, super big, and full of surprises. We've found 15 amazing facts that will change how you see this country forever. Ready for an adventure? Let's explore the wonders of China together. Let's start with something truly massive. One of the most iconic structures ever built by human hands, the Great Wall of China. When you first see it, whether in person or in photos, it's hard to believe just how enormous and impressive it really is. Stretching across rugged mountains, deep valleys, and vast plains, the wall seems to go on forever, disappearing into the horizon. The Great Wall isn't just long, it's mind-blowingly long. It stretches for more than 13,000 miles, which is about half the circumference of the entire planet. To put that in perspective, if you laid the wall out in a straight line, it would cross the United States from coast to coast more than 4 times. This incredible feat took centuries to complete, with millions of workers, soldiers, peasants, and prisoners contributing their labor over many different dynasties. What's even more fascinating is that the Great Wall isn't just a single wall. It's actually a complex network of walls, forts, watchtowers, and barriers, all linked together to form a massive defense system. Each section was built using local materials, stone, brick, tamped earth, depending on the region. Some parts are wide enough for 5 horses to ride side by side, while others are narrow and steep, clinging to the edges of cliffs. But why go to all this trouble? The wall was built mainly to protect China's northern borders from invading armies and nomadic tribes. It also helped unify the country, connecting distant regions and allowing empires to communicate and trade more easily. Over time, the wall became a symbol of strength, determination, and the incredible willpower of the Chinese people. You might have heard the myth that the Great Wall is visible from the moon, but the real story is even more amazing. The wall is like a stone dragon, twisting and turning through the landscape, carrying centuries of history on its back. It's a living monument to the dreams and struggles of countless generations. Today, the Great Wall stands as a powerful reminder of what people can achieve when they work together toward a common goal. It's not just a wall, it's a symbol of China's ambition, resilience, and enduring spirit, inspiring millions of visitors from around the world every year. China is home to over 1.4 billion people. That's almost 1 out of every 5 people on Earth. That's more than North and South America and Australia put together. This huge number of people affects the world's money, technology, and culture. More than 100 cities there have over 1 million people each. China isn't just a country, it's like a whole world of stories, tough times, and chances. Chinese writing is not just a way to communicate, it's an art form that has evolved over thousands of years. There are over 50,000 Chinese characters in existence, each with its own unique story and history. While this number might seem overwhelming, most people only need to know a few thousand to read a newspaper or hold a conversation. This makes the language both vast and accessible, depending on how deeply you want to explore it. For daily life, learning around 2,000 to 3,000 characters is enough to unlock the world of Chinese literature, news, and even social media. But behind every character lies a fascinating blend of art, history, and meaning. Each character is more than just a letter, it's a picture or symbol that represents a word, an idea, or even a whole story. Unlike alphabetic languages, Chinese characters are not just about sounds, they are visual, often inspired by the shapes of objects, animals, or natural elements. The Chinese writing system is one of the oldest in the world, dating back over 3,000 years. Its visual nature makes it unique. Each character is a small work of art, carefully crafted and full of meaning. Some characters are like little drawings, directly resembling the things they stand for, such as trees, mountains, or people. Others are more abstract, combining different elements to create new meanings, almost like solving a visual puzzle. As you learn more, you discover that some characters are incredibly intricate, made up of many smaller parts. Deciphering them can feel like unlocking a secret code, revealing layers of history and culture. Calligraphy, the art of beautiful handwriting, is highly respected in Chinese culture. It's not just about writing words, it's about expressing emotion, personality, and even philosophy through the brush. Every stroke in calligraphy is deliberate, blending history and beauty in a single movement. The flow of the brush, the thickness of the ink, and the rhythm of the hand all come together to create something truly special. Learning Chinese characters is like exploring a treasure chest of meanings. Each one can have multiple interpretations, and together, they reveal stories about ancient beliefs, customs, and ways of life. The language is deeply connected to Chinese culture and traditions. Writing characters is often part of celebrations, festivals, and family rituals, passing down knowledge from one generation to the next. Chinese characters are a living link to thousands of years of civilization, connecting the past with the present and carrying the wisdom, artistry, and spirit of China into the future. China's 4 big inventions, paper, printing, gunpowder, and the compass, changed the world. Paper made it easy to carry knowledge around, printing spread it far and wide, gunpowder changed how wars were fought and how buildings were made, the compass opened up the seas, starting global exploration. These inventions shaped civilization as we know it. China's old creativity still affects our lives every day. The Forbidden City in Beijing, once only for kings and queens, has almost 10,000 rooms. This sprawling palace complex, located at the very heart of China's capital, was the seat of power for nearly 5 centuries. For generations, ordinary people could only imagine what lay behind its towering red walls and golden rooftops. The Forbidden City was a world apart, reserved for emperors, their families, and a select group of officials and servants. Built for emperors, it's like a city inside a city, full of symbols and careful design. Every courtyard, gate, and hall was planned with purpose, reflecting the emperor's absolute authority and the ancient Chinese belief in harmony between humans and the universe. The layout follows strict rules, with the most important buildings lined up along a central axis, symbolizing order and power. Every little thing, from colors to how it's laid out, follows old rules of balance and harmony. The red walls stand for happiness and good fortune, while the yellow roof tiles represent the emperor's connection to the heavens. Dragons, phoenixes, and other mythical creatures are carved everywhere, meant to protect the palace and its rulers. Even the number of steps and tiles has meaning, chosen to bring luck and prosperity. Today it's a museum, filled with stories of power and secrets. Visitors from all over the world come to see priceless treasures, ancient scrolls, and artifacts that once belonged to China's emperors. Each room and exhibit tells a story, revealing the daily lives, rituals, and mysteries of the royal court. The Forbidden City is not just a place of beauty, but a living record of China's rich history. Walking through its halls is like stepping into 500 years of royal history. You can almost hear the echoes of ancient ceremonies, the footsteps of emperors, and the whispers of intrigue that once filled these grand spaces. Every corner invites you to imagine the lives of those who lived and ruled here, surrounded by splendor and secrecy. The Forbidden City is a masterpiece of buildings and culture. Its walls have witnessed the rise and fall of dynasties, the making of legends, and the shaping of a nation. Today, it stands as a symbol of China's enduring spirit, inviting us all to discover its secrets and marvel at its timeless beauty. China's high-speed train network is the biggest in the world, over 25,000 miles of tracks. Bullet trains zoom between cities at over 200 miles per hour. A trip from Beijing to Shanghai takes just 4.5 hours. The system is clean, on time, and connects the country like never before. It shows how fast China is growing and what it wants to achieve. High-speed trains have changed travel for over 1 billion people. The giant panda, China's cute national treasure, was once in big danger of disappearing. Thanks to efforts to save them, their numbers are going up again. Every panda outside of China is borrowed from China. It's a special kind of panda diplomacy. More than just cute, pandas are a sign of how well we can protect wildlife. China leads the world in online shopping. It's bigger than the next 10 markets put together. Super apps like WeChat and Alipay make shopping, paying, and chatting super easy. Singles Day is the biggest shopping event in the world, much larger than Black Friday. Mobile payments are everywhere. Even street vendors use QR codes. China's digital economy is fast, new, and changing daily life. In Xi'an, the terracotta army guards the tomb of China's first emperor. Over 8,000 unique clay soldiers, horses, and chariots were buried for over 2,000 years. Each figure is different, a snapshot of an old army. The main tomb is still closed, full of mystery. The terracotta army shows how grand and artistic ancient times were. The Yangtze is Asia's longest river, almost 4,000 miles, supporting a third of China's people. It's where civilization began, very important for water, trade, and culture. The river's scenery goes from amazing canyons to rich flat lands. It faces problems with the environment, trying to balance growth and keeping things natural. The Yangtze is a living symbol of China's past, present, and future. Chinese New Year causes the world's biggest yearly movement of people. Billions of trips as families get back together. Homes are decorated in red, which means good luck, and kids get red envelopes with money. Fireworks light up the sky and old traditions run deep. Each year is linked to an animal from the zodiac, believed to shape people's personalities. The festival lasts 15 days, ending with the Lantern Festival. It's the heart of Chinese culture, family, food, and new beginnings. China isn't just one culture, it's home to 56 recognized groups of people. The Han are the biggest group, but others like the Uyghur, Tibetan, and Mongol add a rich variety. Each group has its own languages, traditions, and celebrations. Traveling in China is like visiting many countries in one. This mix is key to understanding how deep China's culture truly is. The Three Gorges Dam on the Yangtze is the world's biggest project for making electricity from water. It stops floods and powers millions of homes, but it meant moving over 1 million people. The dam is unbelievably huge, enough steel to build 60 Eiffel Towers. It shows China's amazing engineering power and the challenges of balancing progress with protecting nature. The dam stands as a powerful and sometimes debated landmark. Chinese food is like a whole universe, 8 big traditions, endless flavors. From spicy Sichuan food to delicate Cantonese dim sum, every area has its own special dishes. Street food is lively and every meal is an adventure. Food shows China's huge geography and different cultures. Next time you eat Chinese food, ask which region it's from. China is where tea first came from. Green, black, oolong, and more all started here. Tea is a big part of daily life, from special ceremonies to business meetings. Making tea is an art that's hundreds of years old, with some teas still picked by hand. China makes almost 40% of all the tea in the world. Tea is a symbol of being welcoming, thinking deeply, and old traditions. Every cup is a sip of history. That's it. 15 amazing facts about China. Which fact surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments. If you liked this trip, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. See you in the next adventure.